Hey, Grace Rancho, this is not Pastor Eric, but I'm excited and encouraged to be able to bring God's word to you today. And today I just wanted to bring to you the story of the book of Ruth. Ruth is a beautiful story in the Old Testament that reminds us that God is always at work. He is faithful to his promises and to accomplish his purposes in our lives, as well as in his grand global purpose of redemption. Sometimes he does that in clearly miraculous ways. And other times he does it through his providence, through ordinary people. And that's the story of the book of Ruth. Chapter 1 is a very difficult and dark chapter. Naomi and her family, they have to move to Moab because of a famine. And while they're there, her husband and her 2 sons die. So they're in significant trial, a very difficult period of life. And in the midst of that, Naomi is so broken up about life. She says, I'm changing my name. And my name is now Mara, which means bitter, because the Almighty has dealt so bitterly with me. Now, where's the encouraging part in all of this? Well, that's in chapters 2 through 4. And I encourage you to read the book of Ruth this week in your homes with your families. And note the times, all the times that in those chapters that God works providentially to accomplish his purposes. By the end of the book of Ruth, Naomi's life has completely turned. Her ashes have been turned into beauty by the Lord, and she becomes the great-great-grandmother of King David and an ancestor of King Jesus. So as we walk through this time and we struggle with the trials of everything related to coronavirus, let's remember that God's work continues. And his work in our lives is for our good and his glory. So let's continue to trust him.